What's up, guys? This is Jason with Napier Photography. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to thank you for watching my videos. But I thought it'd be a good time to go ahead and kind of give you a little bit of background about me and how I became a photographer. So I'm in my studio right now, which is fast forward into a long part of the story. A pretty cool accomplishment to have a studio place that you can actually shoot things like headshots and family shoots and stuff like that. It's not large. I built it in my basement, and it's a really nice little setup. We're actually in the area where clients come in and I'll have more gallery photos up and things like that, but this is where they'll kind of view their products and wait for their son or daughter or wait for their turn to be shot. But how I became a photographer, well, let me first say that I'm out of Atlanta. I like to say Atlanta. I don't actually live in Atlanta, but I'm an Atlanta-based photographer, so to speak. So I shoot all around Atlanta, and I don't specialize in any one thing. And so a lot of photographers, they kind of laugh about that, because I have a bunch of my buddies say, you know what, you really need to specialize in one thing. And you know what, I don't listen to anybody when it comes to things like that. I do what I feel is right. So I'm an artist, I'm a creative mind. I shoot everything. If it's something that needs to be photographed, I'm gonna figure out a way to do it, and I'll learn how to do it. And that's what I do. I shoot everything from weddings, real estate photography, architecture, newborns, senior portraits, product shoots, headshots, engagement shoots, landscapes, you name it, I'm shooting it because I love it. I love it all. And I shoot sports photography. I mean, that's probably what a lot of people kind of see on my channel and things, but that's really not a large part of what I do. That's just how I got my name out there, was with sports photography, because to be honest with you, shooting sports is tough, and it's a lot of fun, it's a lot of action. And being a former football coach and baseball coach and soccer coach, I just always loved the action, and that kind of gave me a love for sports photography. But I shoot everything. So I would recommend to you, if you're starting out, shoot what you love. Don't worry about specializing in one thing. But if you're only great at one thing, be the best at it. So I like to do a little bit of everything. So maybe that's not the right way, but that's just my way. So anyway, I'm an Atlanta-based photographer, but I became a professional photographer in a really roundabout way. I shot as a hobbyist, for the most part. My wife one day told me, she goes, you could do what a lot I see on Facebook and on social media. You could do that. I mean, your pictures are already as good as some. And obviously she talked me up quite a bit, but I really didn't believe that. Maybe it's just insecurity, but I didn't think that was something that I could do. Which is a big mistake that we all make. We all do that. So I started shooting a few things for people, and like I say, my background is just a hobbyist. I shot everything though. I mean, from video to like sports and things in college and stuff like that, events with my friends, and well, mostly just parties and stuff like that. And I won't be posting any of those pictures or videos, so all my buddies, don't freak out. I'm not gonna show those, maybe. Probably would be really funny, but I'm not. So I decided I'll just kind of, throw caution to the wind. I've always been that kind of a guy, and I said, you know what, honey, I'll try it. So I started shooting for a few people, and it just really took off. And it was just, I wasn't, not that I say I'm great now, but I wasn't that great. And I did a lot of things for free at first. And then all of a sudden people started paying me a little bit, and I thought, well, that's pretty cool. And as that grew, I was able to add things here and there, whether it was a new lens or a new video camera or whatever the case may be. I really started to buy things and invest into my new business. And guys, it just grew. It was just a small little spark that my wife threw out there to me that just changed everything. So now, I'm getting to do so many things. I'm an educator first. That's what I do. I'm a teacher, but which is what's really cool about photography, because I get a chance to talk to so many people about photography and kind of spread that passion about photography and what you can do. But the big thing was I wanted to introduce myself to you guys and kind of tell you how I came about being a professional photographer, because that wasn't what I was going to do. I didn't think it was possible. And so I guess this whole point of introducing you to me is telling you that You don't have to do it the way everybody else is doing it. You don't have to become a photographer the way everyone else. If you want to shoot with your iPhone or your cell phone, do that, but get really good at it. Be creative, find different angles, find different things. I think that was what was kind of cool about me, is that I would take photos and then I also, I'd paint, I'd draw, and I wanted to learn how to, manipulate the photos to make them look cool. Want to make them look like old-timey portraits and stuff. So that's kind of what I started doing, and that's where it started actually, was because I wanted to take my own photos because I wanted to digitally enhance them and learn how to do a bunch of different things, because I'm an artist, I'm a painter, and I draw and everything. And I thought, if I could get my own photos, things that are cool, whether it's nature or someone's dog or whatever, that I could do this really cool thing. And I learned Photoshop and I learned Lightroom, and I just read and studied and went to workshops and stuff like that. And I still do things today to try to learn my craft, and it's a craft. So I'm proof that you can become a professional photographer and not have a background in a photography school. I wish that's something that I would have even thought about doing back in the day, but I never really thought that was something you could make money doing, and I thought it was very exclusive to like high fashion photographers and things like that. But I'm here to tell you that photography is growing, and it's only going to get bigger, and cell phone photography is growing, and guys, it's nothing to sneeze at. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff out there. Now, I will tell you, there's certain things that I find very difficult taking photos with my phone, and it's not something I would necessarily print and give to a client from my phone, but I've got some really good things that I've taken with a phone. So for you young guys and girls that are watching my channel and you only have a cell phone, so what? You've got an amazing device in your hands, and with the correct lighting and in the right situations, you can really get some great photos. And there's a lot of apps out there that you can utilize, and a lot of photographers kind of chaff at that and say, oh, you're using phone apps. Listen, we're in a new age. There's all kinds of apps coming out. I mean, most of the apps that I use, they allow me to use full resolution photos. Yes, you have to pay a little bit to get these things, but you can do amazing things with apps on your phone and your iPad. So I'm in for everything. I know I look older with my gray beard, but I'm all about trying new things and learning to grow with technology. So like right now, I've got a monitor that I'm watching myself to make sure that I'm in screen. I've got a Sony A7II that I'm videoing myself with on a 24-70 lens, and I have my little it's like a little furry puff thing, my Rode mic, a little micro Rode mic. It's on top to kind of make the sound a little better. I'm sitting to my, there's my coffee, but right here to my, it's hard with it backwards, but that's a little Evo video gimbal, which stabilizes my video when I'm out doing whatever, whether it's a house walkthrough or video at a sporting event. I shoot things at the University of Tennessee. Sporting events is also, event photography that, I want to have that stability. I mean, I took it on vacation. But the technology is out there, guys. It's growing, it's building. So those of you that are watching my channel that are young girls and guys and older people, I'm 40, I just turned 44. You can be a photographer, you can get out there, and you can get paid for the work you do. You just have to hustle. You have to get out there and approach people, and you have to be approachable. You can't just be this artist that never really gets out there, because those days are gone. I mean, people can see you on their Instagram, but when they hire you and they bring you in, or wherever they look on your website, they want to meet you, and they hire you, not just your camera. So technology is awesome. I mean, I'll talk more about the type of cameras and things that I use, because I've done it all. I've shot Canon and Nikon, and now I shoot exclusively Sony products. I've shot Fuji, I've shot Olympus, I've shot pretty much everything that, well, not everything, but quite a few things, and I love them all. But now I'm exclusively Sony now. They're not paying me to say that, but I'm going to talk to you about some of the Sony products that I buy, because I think they're amazing. But I want you to know that you can get out there and do these things, and you don't have to be college educated on photography. You can learn it. I taught myself. So I'm self-educated. I have my own studio. Like I said, I'm a small photography business, but I do big weddings. I do everything. So you guys can do this, but that's just a little bit about me. I mean, your story's waiting to be told. I mean, you may be the next Sports Illustrated cover photographer. I'd love to be that. Who wouldn't? So anyway, that's me. Hope you guys enjoy my channel. I'm going to be doing product reviews and things like that. and showing some of the behind the scenes things. Some of it's already on my channel, but please like us, well, like me, subscribe to Napier Photography, and you know, let us know what you think. And anyway, we'll be talking soon. See you guys.